just marinated the steak, and now we're going to sear. So if there's one thing you want to do when you walk away from this kitchen is learn how to sear.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
whether it be beef, chicken, or fish, you need a hot pan.
Okay.
That's heavy bottom.
Okay.
A set of tongs.
All right. Right here.
Yep. And a platter to put it into the oven. Pat that dry. The reason why we pat a steak dry is to make sure that when it goes into a hot pan that it doesn't spit. But you don't want a steak to end up looking gray. You really want it to look crisp and brown.
That makes sense. Okay.
Our pan is nice and hot. The way to test whether a pan is ready to go is you got to put your hand around 2 inches above the pan.
Not on it. Not on it, mind you.
2 inches above, and if you can barely hold your hand above it, it's ready to go. We'll add around a tablespoon of oil, not a lot,
Okay.
because the pan is already so hot. If that pan is smoking, we're ready to go.
Nice. Smoke is a good thing.
Okay, so let's slide that steak in,
Okay.
and you want to step back a little bit.
Okay, here we go. Then just put it on like that?
Mm-hmm.
That's why you step back.
And we're going to turn the fan on.
Nice. I'm terrified. We're gonna start get the fire alarm going real quick.
But you need it this hot.
Let me grab it here.
So we need a little bit more.
Okay.
2 minutes on that. And it's still going to be rare
Okay.
when we flip it on both sides.
All right.
So I have a 400-degree oven going, and you're going to put the steak on a plate like this, or an oven-proof plate,
Okay.
and then we'll pop it in the oven for around 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay. That's a trick that's something I would not have figured out. You don't just sear it, you sear it and then you put it in the oven.
Yeah, a typical sort of restaurant trick, and usually you want a pan that has an oven-proof handle.
Okay.
So for less dishes, what you do is you sear it and slide the pan in the oven.
Okay, that makes sense.
So let's take a look. I know those tongs are a little bit unruly, just like that.
We're good?
Yep.
Put that over.
Oh, that looks great.
Nice.
Okay.
That does look good.
So we'll do the same thing on the other side and slide it in the oven.
The meat is out of the oven and it is sitting here. And something I maybe would not have thought of that you've told me is resting the meat.
Exactly. You have to rest the meat because it allows it to retain its juices. So that when you slice it, it doesn't all leak out. What we're looking for is cutting across the grain. And the grain right now, I'll look carefully, is running this way.
Okay.
Okay, just look carefully, and it sometimes is in a spiral fashion, so just cut along the spiral. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it around 1/4 inch, thin slice, around 45-degree angle, and just like that.
It looks so good.
We'll put it directly into the salad.
Drop it into the salad. My favorite kind of salad. Last bit of meat. There we go. This is the part that normally I know I would probably just wash off and wouldn't even think twice about it. But all this juice has got that great flavor from the meat.
That's right, and that's what adds depth of flavor to this salad.
Getting the hands dirty.
I encourage it.
Yeah, no, it's honestly, I think this is what gets a lot of people into cooking. I know that's one of the things that I really enjoyed was the hands-on part of it.
And whenever you serve your food, it's important that presentation is key. You've worked hard in this dish.
Right.
So you want to mound your food instead of making it look flat. You can always use something like this butter lettuce right here as your decoration.
Oh, good.
Now, would you do this again?
You know, if you think about it, it's not that difficult to make.
No.
But it looks phenomenal. It tastes incredible, and you know, it's really one of those dishes that can impress some people.
Absolutely. This is definitely impress your guests type of dish.
Yeah.